Hello and welcome to The New Creature. My name is Eddie Rocks. I'm your host, and today we have a great little show planned for you. It is my first show, and I have a great special guest named Kaylin Bobadilla, and she will be with us in just a minute. First off, I wanted to start by telling you why I chose the name for this podcast to be The New Creature. That is from 2 Corinthians 5:17, where it says that if we are in Christ, we are a new creature. Okay, and that's what my life is today. So if you knew me before, you would find that now I am a new creature. And I encourage anyone who has a past and thinks they cannot escape that past to start reading the Bible and really surrender your life to Jesus, because then you're going to find that you can overcome your past. You can overcome any kind of guilt, shame, any kind of things that are holding you back from becoming all that you can be. And that's what I'm sharing on this broadcast today and in the future. We're going to start talking about how I look at life as a new creature in Christ. And this is going to be really exciting. We're going to have some interesting guests. We're going to have, we're going to talk about all kinds of things. I do some music and things like that. So in the future, we're also going to have some music videos and talk about some of my musical friends. I have friends that do music production and, of course, artists like MJ and, just different artists. So I'm just not going to name them all. I'm not name dropping. I'm just telling you what's going to be on the show. So let's see. I will also tell you that I work in media, and that's how I'm able to do this show. I actually work as a video producer for a company here in San Diego, California. And Kaylin, that we're going to be with in just a minute, is one of my coworkers. And let's go ahead and bring on Kaylin. Kaylin, are you there?
Hey.
Hi there. How are you doing?
I am so great. How are you, Eddie?
I am awesome. I want to thank you for being my first guest on my new show.
Of course.
So I was just talking about a Bible verse that is really special to me, 2 Corinthians 5:17. Mm-hmm. And it actually says in the King James Version, "Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new." And that's the King James Version. Do you read the King James Version?
I actually don't. I usually read the NIV version, or I've started to like to read the New Living Translation.
Oh, cool.
It's a little more, dumbed down. Not dumbed down, but it's easier to read, and it's not as dumbed down or whatever as the Message. But it's like an in-between of NIV and the Message. So I really like the New Living Translation. That's been the new one for me.
Well, I tell you, I found a Bible years ago. I was in recovery in a halfway house, and I found this awesome Bible called the CEV, and that is the Contemporary English Version.
Oh.
And I have been using that ever since. And a lot of people, don't like the new translations. This one's actually the language we're speaking right now to each other, and it's actually written to be read aloud. And I think that's really important.
I think that's like the Message too. They're similar.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds similar.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And I know that the King James Version is a favorite among the old timers.
Yeah, the older.
Because I think it was really one of the only translations out there. Mm-hmm. And some people think that the new translations are actually, they just take the King James Version and they translate it from there, but that's not how they do it.
No, yeah.
No. So your translation, comes directly from the Greek and the... Yeah. Exactly. So when did you first find the Message or it's the New Living Translation?
Yeah, no, the Message I found, I had a study Bible, and it was the Message and NIV put together. So it was like two columns, like the Message on one side and the NIV, and I really liked it as a study Bible. But recently I've been on the go so much and using my phone Bible app. So I have the YouVersion app, and it has probably 25 translations of the Bible on there. Different. It has King James, like you said, as NIV. It has New Living. It has American Standard. It has a bunch. So on there I saw the New Living, and I was like, I'm going to try it. And I really liked it because I scrolled through and clicked on a couple and just read verses and like the different translations, and I really liked the New Living, so that's how I found it on the YouVersion Bible app.
Cool. I like that you have it on your phone.
Yeah.
You know, my Bible app doesn't have the one that I like on it. Maybe I could
yeah, you should download that.
Yeah, I'm going to check out that app then. Cool. Thanks for filling me in on that.
It says Holy Bible on the app,
Sweet,
and it's brown.
You know, I was a friend of mine also started a podcast just like last week, and his name is Pastor John Miller, and he was saying in his podcast, so I thought this was true, on social media, a lot of times people talk about the Bible. They mention Jesus in their posts, but then in everyday life, they don't mention Jesus at all, which I thought was kind of funny. I mean, when you think about it, it's kind of true. People...
I think it's people just want people to know that they're, you know, Christians and they're believers, but I mean, social media, you shouldn't have to put it on social media.
Know,
it should be you're living your life like that.
Yeah, people do.
Yeah, no, I think that is a big thing though right now, that people are using social media as like, this is my life, this is how I'm living my life, like this is how I show everyone.
But do you think it's fake?
Yeah, I think it's fake.
You think it's
That's
fake?
what I was getting at.
Is,
yeah, I think it's fake. I think that it's just like like, oh, this is how everyone sees me. It's like, no, that's not how everyone sees you. Like, I see you when I see you in person, and that's the person I see. Yeah, I think that people are, you know, trying to show people that like, this is the way I live my life through social media, but the truth is that's fake. And we see you live your life when we see you in person, not the pictures you're posting of your awesome vacation or your awesome family. I mean, I think it's just all a cover up right now. You know, you're trying to make your life look so good online when maybe it's an insecurity, or I don't, that's just my personal thought. I think.
Yeah. Well, you know, when I look at it, I think people are, it's like maybe your 50 minutes of fame, you know, used to be the thing, but now you can do that on Facebook. And of course, I mean, there are times when I look at Facebook and I've seen people post things that are real about their life, like how how bad things are going, and that's kind of not even what I want to read on Facebook either.
No.
I think when I go to Facebook, I want to, mostly I'm into the memes.
Yeah, I love memes.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of, there's a lot of political memes right now in the political season, and you know, it occurred to me, I guess this all started with like, say, political cartoons. It's how cartoons kind of got going, and then we had the funnies.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and so in the funnies you had, you know, people drawing cats, and then like Garfield or whatever, a fat cat, and then making poignant little, or not poignant, I don't know, funny little sayings about being fat or, you know, being lazy. And then today, we just take a photograph of the cat and write some kind of caption.
Yeah.
They
basically taken out the whole story part of it in the cartoon.
Yeah, instead of drawing the cartoon.
Yeah, the storyline, it's just like, picture, this is what it is.
And now some are still hand drawn, but I like it. So it's almost like reading through the funnies. I mean, with the paper disappearing, I almost think this has replaced the paper for me. I used to get the newspaper and I would do like the crosswords, and you know, I really spent some time with the paper and would go through all of it. But now I can do that really on Facebook, and not just Facebook, but you know, Twitter. And if I don't like what I'm seeing there, I'll go over to the Google Plus, and what else do I have? I have Twitter. Oh, I have Tumblr now, which is kind of cool. And LinkedIn. LinkedIn has its own feed.
There's so much. Instagram. I almost forgot Instagram, and you know, I didn't realize you could comment on Instagram until just like 2 days ago. Oh my gosh!
So now I'm commenting.
I think
left
you've
and
been
right.
able to comment on Instagram since it first started.
Yeah,
you're a little
know.
behind the.
I'm behind the times.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I guess that's one of the great things about the job that we're in, is that we get exposed to a lot of the new media. I know we're going to that conference coming up this weekend, and we're going to be looking at a lot of new stuff, and I'm excited about that. But
I agree.
You know, it occurs to me that even for older people, if they have a cat, they should really have some kind of social media, because I mean, don't you think? If you have a cat and a camera,
they so should, because cats are like one of the main things on social media that you always see.
They're taking over the internet.
They are. Animals in general. I have a dog, so I'm like, I don't know about a cat, but there's dog memes, there's everything. Honestly, if you have a camera now, you can make a meme out of anything. I kind of feel like everyone should have a camera on their forehead 24/7, because where do these hilarious videos come from? Like, who was just thinking, like, there's no way that they're acted out. Like, these things happen for real, and then they become these hits on YouTube, these hits on the internet. And then it's like, who was filming that? Like, who knew to film that? That's the thing. I'm like, gotta have a helmet on, a
Have you seen the
Camera
trailer
helmet.
for the new movie where it looks like that, like the guy has the camera on his helmet or whatever?
I'm not
They
sure.
made a
which
whole
one.
movie like that. I'll have to.
Yeah, you'll have to show me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
or
show
put
you.
it a bit. Put the clip at the end of this
Yeah.
video so that everyone can watch.
Well, Kaylin, thanks for coming in today and
Of course.
for doing the show, and we really appreciate it. In the future, remember to look for these podcasts on, I guess, social media. We're going to be sharing that all around, and I'm going to have some more great guests. But thank you for tuning in and being here with me on the first show. God bless. Have a great day.